So guys, I got home and I just wanted to tell you guys about my day. I'm a little tired. So today I worked from 6 hours, 12 to 6 today. I just want to tell you guys about my day. So again, I have different skills. Right now I'm doing Uber, right? I got some private customers and today this gentleman paid me for my day, which was great. I had a really, really great day. But I just want to tell you the pros and the cons. Okay, so the pros and the con, I'm going to tell you about driving for Uber versus driving privately. Um, I guess the pros for Uber will be um, what is the pros? Yeah, that I got, right? I'm getting the salary, right? I'm getting my money. I could pick and choose, which I love. When I work, I could pick and choose which um, trips I take. Con with Uber, you don't know where you're going, um, and you don't know how much you get until the customer come out the car. A lot of customers do not know that. When Uber send us the customer, we know where we're going, but we don't know the final destination until the customer comes in the car. What else? I mean, I like pros is that I like talking to the customers. That's really nice. Um, what else? I would like to say for the people that are taking Uber, why is it that mothers, I'm going to talk to the young mothers, why are you going to bring the kid in the car, a little infant and toddler, and you do not have you don't have what do you call it, a car seat? You don't have a car seat for the kid, and you get an attitude because I never let them in. I don't let no customer in until I feel out that vibes, okay? And my door is locked, so I said, "Where is your car seat?" She said, "I don't have one." I said, "Sorry, I'm going to decline." Why? Because it's $250 for the fine um, if the police stop you, okay? And it's dangerous. It's dangerous. You might want to do it. You might want to. Okay, so one driver might say no, and the other driver will say yes, and that's what makes the good drivers look bad. Because yeah, it's just not good to do, guys. If you get into an accident, God forbid, they'll sue you, even though they're smiling in your face now. Okay, so take precautions. Is all I gotta say. Um, uh, and let's just yeah. So yeah, I know I'll do my little 8 hours if I'm doing my Uber, and I know exactly how much money I'm gonna get. It's basically if for 8 hours I kind of have an estimation, sometimes a little over. I know exactly what I'm gonna make. And or some people work 12 hours. I refuse. I'm not doing that. But you can make up to $500 a day if you really put your if you have the two apps on. That's the Uber and the Lyft. And I'm not gonna work myself like that, but yep, it's possible. People do it. Um, I like long trips. I like to drive far, so I could get my day over one, two, three. I don't like short trips. Okay, so let me just go into. Oh yeah, and with Uber, I do not like when they add a stop. It's so annoying. And I also do not like when customers call and when you go, you still gotta wait, 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 and they're not paying us a lot. I think you get $3 or $5 to sit there and wait. I cancel. I'm sorry. If I'm in a mood, I might stay. And I notice, like in certain neighborhood, like the hood, people always let you wait. But when you go in the suburban neighborhood, they are standing there waiting for you. So I like it. That's why I go up north to work. So then I want to tell you about the private customers. The private customers, I only take private customers when I know my customers for a while. That means they've been driving because like with Uber or Lyft, you can rate your customers and they can rate you as well. So you're gonna frequently have these customers, and or you have your business cards, so you keep in touch with them. Some of them follow you on your YouTube page. Some of them follow you on WhatsApp, you know. I do pick up donation for women with domestic violence. So sometimes some of my Uber customers call me to pick up donations so I could give back to my community. So those are some of the pros that I like and the cons with Uber. What else? Did I forget anything? Yeah, I just don't like that. I really, really don't like that. With Uber, they don't tell you where you're going, but with Lyft, they tell you where you're going. You know where you're getting paid, but Uber pays more. So, yeah. So, you're doing both apps, and it's pros and cons. I like the freedom of not going to a boss telling me what time to go to lunch, what time, what to do. I don't like that. So if I don't want to work, if I want to be on vacation, I can work a little harder and do what I got to do. I don't have no PTO. Drawbacks, um, you have to pay your own taxes, and they're not cheap. Right now, I just started getting my tax stuff, so it's like tax time again. Um, tip, guys, if you are an entrepreneur like myself, pay your taxes, please. If you don't have the lump sum of money to pay right away, call IRS and set up a payment arrangement. It's okay. What else? Oh, eat in my car. I hate when they eat in my car. I always tell them, please don't drop crumbs in my car. I prefer you not to eat in my car. It doesn't happen often, but sometimes it does, especially if people are going long distance. As long as they clean up after themselves, I don't really care. I'm not really that picky. Pet peeve, um, if I'm playing my Christian music or if I'm listening to the news or whatever. And it's always like very, very low because I don't like to disturb the customers because some of them just want a quiet ride time. I hate when they come in, they don't have like an earphone and they want to play their music over what I'm listening to. I think it's so rude, so very rude. Anyway, so, and with Uber and Lyft, sometimes they tip, sometimes they don't, and the tips are normally very low. But I must say, the customer that I did do today, the private customer, the reason why he's even a thing, we got connected when he gave me that $100 tip. Yeah. So that's how could we build our relationship. Um, so let's just go into that. I'm very picky with my private customers, but it's really good too. I would love to have transportation where I drive to Florida, Boston, wherever. I like driving a lot. So, private customer, pros and cons. I had a private customer today. Again, it was only 6 hours, and it was double what I made for Uber. It was double what I made for Uber. When you have your private customers, you can set your own price, and it's up to them to take you or not. The con is they could go report you to the app. They could do that if they want to. That's up to them. Um, what else? I didn't like. We went to several locations. I didn't like. I prefer to be on the app working, driving around, as opposed to your clients, your private customer, going to their board meeting or whatever, going to doctor's appointment, and you have to wait for them, and you have to wait because these are professional people. Anything could change ASAP, so you have to wait for them right there. So that part I didn't like. Um, He also went to get lunch and had me sitting there. He did call eventually and asked me if I wanted something, but I said, no, I don't want to eat from people. No, I don't want nobody put nothing on my drink. I'm funny like that. I don't want nobody putting nothing in my food, nothing. No, I don't want anything. Um, they found that to be very, very strange, but no, no, thank you. Thank you it was very nice. Um, you have the option to get your money digital or cash. It doesn't matter because for me, business is business, and you still have to pay your taxes. Some people don't. I take your business seriously. It is your business. Take your business seriously. I don't like having the fact that this particular customer paid me in cash. I did not like having cash around strangers that I don't really know that well. You know what I mean? No, I didn't like that. I prefer digital, to get my money digitally. And then I told you guys he paid me double, right? And he tipped me, but guess what? I lost $100, which pissed me off. $100, man. So I did pray and I said, whoever got that $100, I hope they really, really, really needed it. Yeah, because I couldn't find it. I stopped searching for it. I thought I left it in my car, but yeah. Um, he had company with him, and I thought I was only gonna go pick him up by himself, but he had company with him. That wasn't comfortable. Again, we had to. He was in Manhattan. I hate working in Manhattan. First of all, they have the congestive pricing, and it was like I thought I paid about three tolls today, but when I came home and I was telling my son, he said you really only pay one time because that's how it's set up. I don't know. I have to look at my the billing when I go into the tolls app, but I did charge for toll and gratitude as well. Uh, He wanted to pay me by the hour, and I told him no. I told him what I wanted, and he paid me double. So that was good. What else? It was it was a shorter day, but it was just working with one client. Again, he went to about three locations. I had to drop him off. Final destination was the airport, which was in New Jersey, Teterboro, and I had to pay toll there as well. But we considered all of that. And another thing is when you're doing private customers, make sure you're not charging them what you're getting paid. You're charging them what Uber is paying them for real, for real. So you want to make sure you estimate right your toll, your gas. Think about these things, Your toll, your gas, your time. Just make sure you calculate it right. Remember, you know how I tell you about those affirmations? You are worthy, you are enough. Money flows to you effortlessly. And people are going to treat you the way you treat yourself. So if you think you're worth $100 an hour, $200 an hour, whatever you think your worth is, just say the price. And if they want to accept it, they accept it. If not, that's too bad. And then receipts. At the end of the day, you go and you tell the customer thank you. Send them a receipt. You could get the receipts from Canva. You could get the receipt from. If you guys don't have Canva, you should go ahead and download that app. It has a lot of things that you can use that looks professional. Thank you notes. You could create books on there, thumbnails, all type of things, invoices, spreadsheets. So go ahead, and they have templates as well if you don't know how to do that. So Canva. So I'll be sending him a receipt, but I think I'll probably do it tomorrow. But I'm just gonna go lay down and mess with my phone, depending on how tired I am. But by tomorrow morning, he'll have his thank you note and a receipt. He did mention to me that the next time he will have a itinerary for me, which I like is like professional. I need to spell out what time, where we're going, and everything, and what time I'm going to be working from. I like it, and make sure you commit when you have these private customers. Make sure you're communicating with them your terms and your condition. All right, and if they don't like it, they could go someplace else. They ask you. And I did have on all black. Black is very professional in any industry. All black is just clean for work. You don't need no earrings. You don't need none of that stuff. You can put on a little makeup, if that's your choice. But just keep it clean. Everything black. Make sure your car is clean. I'm talking about the drivers now. Make sure your car is clean. I was noticing today how New York have this, I don't know, this new product that they're using to keep the streets snow free. It's everybody's car is dirty up with white. I just washed my car yesterday and it looked dirty up again. So I had to wipe it off before I go pick up my customer. Because if you got private customer, nobody want to come in a dirty, nasty car. Yeah, so when you have private customers, oh yeah, time management. So the gentleman wanted to be picked up at 12:30, and I want to say I left here about 11:30, and I found the location and I stood there, and when he texted me, I was around the corner. I told him I was around the corner. You gotta have time management. Time management when you going to pick them up at said location. You know the final destination. He had to get to the airport, so you want to make sure you're on time. Communicate with them. And I also was like, cause he's busy, right? So and I'm a business person myself. So I was like, okay, it's like, it's 5 o'clock. You know, you got to be at the airport at 6:30. So let's go. So, yeah, I also was communicating with him, and communication is the key, guys. It's okay, you know. Oh yeah, so that's one thing I want to say too. The con for me was almost feeling like Sybil, you know, like um, at somebody's beck and call. It's something that I'm not used to. But for the right amount of money, yeah, I could sit there and act like your chauffeur if that's what you want, you know. But I didn't like that role, you know. But it paid the bill. It did what it had to do. As long as he was respectful and we understood each other, then it's okay. Um, yeah, because at one point he sent me to the address was like something like 250, right? That he gave me originally, but he was at 150, so he made the mistake, and then he started acting frantic like a Karen, and I'm like, calm that down. I can't think when you're acting crazy like that. I can't think, because you're only gonna give me anxiety. So then I took care of that situation because it takes two to argue, right? And you don't have to get irate and stuff like that. So I just said, calm down. I'll be there, XYZ, and that's it. So when I dropped the final destination, um, everything okay? You say thank you, have a great flight, and yeah, everything was very, very professional. I loved it. Would I do it again? Yeah, I probably would do it again for the right amount of money. I wish that if he had other friends, because we're talking about recommendations now, right? If he have other friends, we do that recommendation. Because the other night he called me, he wanted to do something at night. I don't drive at night for anyone. I'm not gonna do that. I need to see you, and I need to know what's going on. No, maybe somewhere down the line, but no, I don't like driving at night. Mm-mm. Not even in my personal life. I like to be in my house at a certain time now. Okay. Yeah, so that's it, guys. If you would like to start any type of business, if you see the loophole and you want to start your business, I said go ahead and start it. If you bake, put your stuff online, advertise. You just take one customer, and the cake tastes so good, they're gonna get recommendations. Start your business today. You know, start your business because I don't know if you guys notice, there's a lot of stores closing down and stuff. So yeah, start your business. Whatever you do, start your business. I got many, many talents. So again, right now, this is what I'm doing. One of the stuff that I'm doing anyway. This is the stuff that I do consistently. And I'm so glad that I'm getting more private customer because the private customer work is just that, yeah, it's different. You know what I mean? You're at their beck and call. And that's it. That's all I have to say, guys. Talk to me in the comment section. If you guys have questions, I'll be glad to take them in the comment section. Thank you so much. And the men that like to correct me on my writing, thank you so much. You're my proofreader. Everybody don't arrive at the same place. Everybody is not strong in certain things. But I thank you for your correction. Thank you. Guys, have a great evening.